We wanted to know what impact the drought will really have in our area, so we sent our Cor Harlan to find out.
Well, Dan and Jennifer just moments ago got off the phone with the State Water Resources Board, who provided me with a list of several municipalities here in the Portland area that have already asked for voluntary water use restrictions. The city of Lake Oswego in a stage 1 voluntary water use restriction because of low Clackamas River water levels. Towns of Scappoose, Banks, and Hood River are all doing the same things. The drought declarations expanded this week, and they will affect nearly every aspect of our lives. One of the most pronounced effects of this summer's heat and lack of rain has been water flows. I checked with the lifeguards at High Rocks on the Clackamas River. They tell me the water is 74 degrees and the water level's a lot lower than average for the middle of July.
More and more people than normal are coming out here to try and escape the heat.
People were in the water as quick as the boy surfaced, and then he was back under.
But dangers abound. Low water levels are thought to have played a part in the drowning Thursday night on the Sandy River after a 17-year-old jumped into the water head first. Mika, the AMR lifeguard at High Rocks, tells me the low water levels means that underwater obstacles are a lot closer to the surface than they normally are. He also tells me the calm-looking water is a perfect invitation for even inexperienced swimmers to take on more than they can handle.
More people feel comfortable in a situation they might not usually feel comfortable in, and so they go beyond their abilities. And it is deceptive because the water is low, it looks calmer, which is not necessarily the case.
As far as restrictions go for basic water customers, I checked today and found that the East Fork Irrigation District in Hood River has asked for voluntary water use cuts of 25% from its customers in Hood River. I also found out that Portland's Water Bureau plans to start pumping water from its wells as early as next week. But Portland Water says there is no water shortage problem in Portland, nor does it expect one to develop this summer. Although the grape harvest for Oregon wines may happen about a month earlier because of the weather this year, wine growers say the warm days and the cool nights we've been having have been ideal conditions to grow grapes that go into Oregon wine.
They're used to being in places where they have to reach deep for water. They like drier conditions like this, so they're happy in this environment.
All right, back here to a live picture. This is, you're looking at right here on your right-hand side is Elk Rock Island. This is just south of Milwaukee in the Willamette River. The picture of land that you see there, the little bridge of land between the island and the left part there, that is Milwaukee. That is typically underwater in a given year, and it is a good 15 or 20 feet above water right now, just to give you an illustration of how dry things are. Also from the Water Resources Board today, I've learned that grass seed growers expect lower yields because of all the heat and the lack of rain. Salmon are going to have a tough time coming up the river when the water temperature is approaching 70 degrees, and state agencies have also been asked to conserve just as much water as they can in the interim. We're live here in Milwaukee. Cor Harlan, KOIN 6 News. Jennifer and Dan, back to you.